Survivors of plane crashes, boat sinks, or something catastrophic of this magnitude, what's your story? So, when I was a very young child, I lived in Southeast Asia. One day, early in the morning, I was just playing. My parents must have been doing their morning prayers, and the next thing I knew, the entirety of the ocean was spilling over itself. We lived on the coast at this time, and it was like the whole ocean had just lifted out. My dad grabbed me and ran towards a block of apartments at the end of the street. I don't know what happened to my mom, but she must have been unable to run fast enough because I'm pretty sure she got overwhelmed by the tide and survived by holding onto a tree. I'm not entirely sure how she survived, actually, because looking back on the extent of the 2004 tsunami, she should have been swept away completely by the force of the water. So now I'm on the top of this roof, and my dad goes back in, swimming to our house to retrieve our passports and documents, while the water keeps creeping up. I think it was a 4 or 5 story building, and the water must have reached the second or third floor. He must have been a really strong swimmer because he got pretty much all of our documents in between the waves and probably saved my mom as well. After this, we were able to stay with friends some distance away after this, but everything in the town got destroyed. In fact, I realized the reason why my parents don't bring up my childhood friends or try to keep in contact with their families is because they're dead. This is pretty much the only really vivid memory I have from that age. And my parents still kind of had a fear of the sea for a long time after that. They still can't handle videos of flooding. Edit. My dad appreciates becoming a legend on Reddit. By the way, my mom is doing absolutely fine now. She's learning how to swim.